Yo, we are reacting to I Made a Baby. This was a long time ago. This was 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I watched the video when it came out, but because the Undone came back, I wanted to react to the video. Already liking it.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. So, what's up?
I never realized the voiceover is like, she does not sound like a woman, bro.
Okay, I need to show you something. Instantly, I knew what she was gonna say. You're pregnant. At first, I was like, I'm only a few days late, but I just had this feeling something was different.
Damn,
so
they planned it.
I took 3 tests, and they all came back with 2 stripes, and it happened instantly. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant.
Oh, yo. This is crazy. I wonder how I would react if, like, I mean, first of all, like, if I got my girl pregnant, like, I would already we already been like in a marriage, and if somehow or some way it was before marriage, God forbid, I hope it never happens like that after marriage. But like I would still take responsibility, so I think I would probably be stressed a little bit, but like I would still like I'd take responsibility. So I don't know.
From this day forward,
If it was now, oh, I would have panicked. I am not gonna lie. Like if it was now, right now, I would have panicked because I would probably have to give up dreams, everything, just straight 9 to 5, bro. Oh, I would have panicked.
I will no longer go by
Why
Young
got
Don the
a
Sauce
widow
God.
speak? Why he made himself a widow speak?
But instead, you may now refer to me as Lord Young Don the Sauce God. And it's all thanks to today's sponsor, Established Tires. This
Okay.
company, based on Scottish customs, allows you to buy as little as 1 square foot of land. In our promo code, the Sauce God, to save an extra 10%
Okay.
today. Thank you.
He used to call really. Oh,
Ready to-
damn.
So there I was, 26 years of age, sitting on my living room couch.
26.
My 25-year-old girlfriend sat on my lap and told me I'm pregnant.
He's
But
probably
maybe
like
I'm getting
28
a little ahead of
now.
myself. Let's rewind
Still.
a bit. The year is 2020. I just moved from Austin, Texas to Los Angeles, California. It was right at the beginning.
Yo, if I ever moved to United States, it would either be Florida or Texas. I think those would be the 2 places I would move out. But like, I like Canada, so it's.
The current global health crisis, we had just heard rumblings that some dude in China kissed a bat and it gave him a tummy ache or
I don't
something.
think that's how it happened.
Something like that. But
Something like that.
Really
Nobody is
hit the
sure.
fan. This cute
Nobody
girl
knows.
slid in my DMs.
Nobody
and
knows how
I don't
it
check
started.
My DMs often, or even occasionally. So I don't see most of the messages I get, but I saw this one. And it caught my attention. She was from Houston. In fact, I already told the story of how we met. It's the one about me blowing up her bathroom after eating some bad sushi. Anyway, I ended up visiting Houston a few months later, and we hooked up. Simple. It was nice. She was nice, but
That's
I had no expectation.
Yo, this is crazy, like a crazy story if you think about it, because now Don is like full on Christian, so like he like this is crazy. Like he was really on that hookup culture. Like I don't know why like now it's clicking, but he was really from the world, bro. He was really secular.
That things wouldn't continue. You know, maybe we'd see each other again, maybe we wouldn't. You know, I lived in LA, she was still in Houston. The stars didn't seem to be aligning. She ended up visiting me a few times in Los Angeles after that, and with every visit we got closer. But then one day,
everything changed.
One day I had a spiritual awakening. I started to question who I was and why I did the things.
Existence crisis, I think. Existential crisis, something like that. But yeah, midlife crisis, something like that, bro. Yeah, I mean, not even just midlife. Like, even when you're younger, you might get it, bro. It's not. I thought he was on some Solemnity type of thing, but like, it's just like you're kind of asking yourself, what am I doing here? What should I do with my life? You know, like basic stuff, but like, you're really like lost in that moment and you're trying to find meaning.
Like then, I wasn't feeling very good. There
Mm.
was too much excess. I was
Mm.
living for the moment instead
Mm.
of for my soul. Is that
Oh.
corny? I'm sorry. Slowly,
No,
I
that's
began
not.
to change. I became
That's not corny because you burned out. You burned out on those things like club, alcohol, drugs, sex. Like all those things are superficial and don't matter. Like that's the thing that y'all gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that as if I'm perfect. Like, you know, everybody falls into temptation, but like, you know, you gotta wake yourself up so, you know, you stop doing it, you know, repent.
interested in everything counterproductive to me being my best self. Frivolous relationships with girls, alcohol, drugs.
Many of you may be thinking, well, drugs don't concern me.
I began keeping a journal that I wrote in every day. I
A
meditated,
journal.
cooked all my meals, worked out a lot.
Damn.
Sundays.
Is that gays?
At the very
Nah, Pixel, gays, gays. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, he was on some Illuminati type of timing, bro.
this
I feel
spiritual
like every man goes through this though.
journey,
Like,
I committed to celibacy. No
damn.
porn, no women, no nuts. This, of course, meant I would end communications with Kay.
I mean, you
The
don't
only
need to
woman I
do
stayed in
that.
contact with during my spiritual metamorphosis.
Oh,
For 6
damn.
months, I did this. You know, my friends thought I was crazy. My parents chalked it up to me going through a phase, and they were
Damn.
both probably a little right.
Yeah.
Because although I did see a lot of dramatic and positive changes
Yeah.
in my life shortly before my
It was
26th
too
birthday,
radical.
December 2020.
The thing is, it was too radical and like it wasn't progressive. Like it wasn't a progressive transformation. It was like a radical transformation. So you might relapse, and not even just that. Like I don't think that like yes, that's what you wanted, but like I don't think that's truly what you wanted. Like for the long term, I think you just wanted to stop these old bad habits of like club alcohol, going into frivolous relationship with women. Like that's what you wanted to stop. You didn't need to isolate yourself or lock yourself away from human interaction, even like your girl. Like bettering yourself, you don't need to lock yourself up to better yourself. You can still like talk to people, even women. Like it's not a big deal, you know? Like you know, you don't need to take radical like options to stop yourself from doing these bad habits, you know?
started to yearn for something else. I wanted a family, a wife,
You see?
kids. I know that might sound crazy. You know, people are putting off marriage and kids until their mid 30s, and
Yeah.
that's cool too, I guess. But this desire felt very natural and
Yeah.
genuine. So I started entertaining the idea of being open to having a relationship where the end goal was settling down, getting married,
Oh.
and starting a family. I knew I wasn't gonna find a woman like that on Tinder. I thought at some point I would start going to church or keeping my eyes open at Whole Foods. It wasn't something I was pressed about, but
That's what niggas be doing, bro. Sometimes they be posted up like they have a whole fit, looking clean, just to go to the groceries, just hoping they find the one, bro. Like niggas be doing that.
I was paying attention. Then my birthday came around, and I got a happy birthday text from Kay. We hadn't
Oh,
spoken in
wow.
6 months or so it was a pleasant
That's
surprise.
yo. What's crazy? That's his current wife. Oh, she was thinking about you. 6 months.
Told her thanks and kept it moving. As the weeks went on, I found myself thinking about her more and more, and I started
Oh.
reminiscing on the time we spent getting to know each other. And as I look back, I realized that a lot of the qualities that I would want in a wife, beautiful, classy, family oriented, doesn't seek attention by posting scandalous pictures for likes, a good cook, Kay at one point or another displayed a lot of these qualities. So
Damn.
I texted her.
Yo,
I miss
it would
you.
be so the classic I miss you. But like it would have been crazy if she already was in a relationship because like 6 months, like why is Drake what? But 6 months is like that would have been enough time to move on really, like but she didn't. Hey, you're lucky, man.
Shortly after that, she responded, I miss you more. Before he knew it, she booked a flight to come and visit me the next weekend.
Yo, I've watched this video, but I never thought how crazy this was. She booked next. Yo.
Booked an Airbnb on the beach in San Diego, and as I sat in the airport arrivals lane, I started to wonder.
Yo,
Some
this is
people are
crazy.
born with a
She's
passion for animals.
bro. That's
Ross
when
Univer-
I think this is the moment I would have realized like she's in love with me, bro. Oh, I cannot fumble. I cannot fumble this.
Was this a mistake?
What?
Maybe she was gonna get here.
I would have thought the
realized that I was
opposite.
looking back at the time we spent together 6 months prior with rose-tinted glasses, and this weekend was gonna be nothing more than a fun weekend.
Oh,
Girl.
okay.
But then she walked out of the airport, and she was more beautiful than I even remembered. And
Damn.
as we drove to the Airbnb, a pleasant
Aw.
energy filled the car, and I thought, well, hold on. Maybe this wasn't such a bad idea.
Oh.
We ended up spending the weekend together, and the whole time I'm looking for red flags because remember, I'm only interested in marriageable women. And the entire time, not a single red flag, not even.
Hey, man.
I mean, she did do this one thing where she put this bowl of fresh water out under a full moon and said that if we washed our hair in it, the next day we would get like superpowers or something. But aren't all girls into horoscopes like that?
Nah,
Anyway, I
this is
did it.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie. What?
Thing where she put this bowl of fresh.
No, that would have been crazy. If I saw that, I would have been like, that would have made me like a bit weird, like because this is crazy. Like, I mean, yeah, all girls are into astrology, even if they don't believe it. Like, they're into astrology, but like, I still would have been weirded out though. I ain't gonna lie.
Fresh water out under a full moon and said that if we washed our hair in it, the next day we would get like superpowers or something. But aren't all girls into
Yeah,
horoscopes
but like,
that? Anyway, I did it.
Okay.
I washed my hair with a full moon water the next day, and you know what? It happened, but
Yeah.
it was refreshing. So maybe it did something. Anyway, as the weekend
No,
came
it
to an
didn't,
end,
Jack.
I didn't beat around the bush. I finally
Oh.
asked her to be my girlfriend.
Oh.
To which she said yes.
Oh,
My
yeah,
first
no, it was
committed
obvious.
relationship in about 4 years, but it felt good. We would take turns visiting each other every
Damn.
2 weeks until my lease ended 2 months later, at which point I moved to Houston. Within a couple
Oh.
of months, she was spending every other night at my house, and we got closer and closer, and it didn't take long for me to make up my mind. I was going to get this girl pregnant. I mean, I was going to.
This thing is crazy, bro. Oh my god, like she's in love, bro. That's crazy. Like,
Marry her as well, of course, but protection was not a priority, and I
that's
knew
crazy.
that.
And she like, if she really like, bro, like, that means she was also like in it. Like, she knew she was like, this is crazy because it's not even like, not even about like just Don. Like, if he didn't wear protection, that means like she knew he was not wearing protection. Like, she knew like she might like still took the risk. That means she wanted like to be with him. Like wow, that's
We
crazy.
kept moving the
Because like technically, like, they saw each other for a while, but like it's like 2 months in to dating, like, and they both wanting to. That's crazy.
That we were moving. As long as all the plumbing was working, it would only be a matter of time before.
Yeah, no.
Hey. Hi. So, what's up? Okay, I need to show you something. Instantly, I knew what she was gonna say. You're pregnant. At first, I was like, I'm only a few days late, but I just had this feeling something was different. So,
Wow.
I took 3 tests, and they all came back
Why
with
you
2
put that sound
stripes, and
effect?
it happened instantly. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. I gave her a big hug and a kiss, and I told her, good. This was about
Oh wow. Oh, that's a
months.
nice reaction. I feel like most men would kind of panic. I mean, if it was me right now, like 22 years old me right now, I'd panic. I ain't gonna lie. But I still take responsibility. I panic mainly because like giving up all the dreams, everything, 9 to 5. Like I would have to take responsibility, marry that girl and all that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nice video. It was wholesome too. Kind of wild at the end, but like wholesome though.